And welcome, friends and foes, to the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Congratulations on realizing we exist. I'm your host, Dan, aka Smash-O-Mash. And we're looking at the jet streams here of the Western world. We've got some extreme weather coming to the U.S. We'll get to it. First, the surface winds of this side of the planet. Powerful low-pressure system here in the northern Atlantic. See that counterclockwise rotating system, an indication of a low-pressure system in the northern hemisphere. They rotate clockwise in the southern hemisphere. Here's the east side surface winds. Powerful low here south of Kamchatka as well. The Kamchatka Peninsula, folks. One of the more desolate regions of the world, rife with volcanoes. It's Eastern Russia at its finest. Next, the jet streams of the Eastern world. Pretty chaotic jet streams here around Oceania, which is sort of this area. And a huge kink in the jet stream right near Kamchatka, making for warm days in Kamchatka, actually. Pulling some warm air up to the north. So let's continue on and look at this forecast here as we've got huge bend in the jet stream. It'll be pulling some cold, massive air down here, and it's going to be creating some havoc, especially in Louisiana, also a little bit of eastern Texas. It'll be kind of moving in this sort of a fashion. When cold air mixes up with warm, moist air, that is what creates Tornado Alley. The cold air is really what's causing the massive pressure gradients that create the kind of supercells that create tornadoes and extreme weather, and we can expect to see some. That's a 72-hour GFS forecast for the jet stream, the 250 millibar wind. So here's your pressure and precipitation forecast. You can see all that red area there starting in East Texas and then making its way almost due east. So Louisiana going to get plastered, as well as Mississippi and Alabama. Large portions of that are going to see extreme weather. Remember, folks, the worst place to be in a severe thunderstorm in the northern hemisphere is the northwestern corner of that system. That's your 72-hour GFS pressure and precipitation forecast. There'll also be some snow in the northwestern portion of that system. There'll be some heavy, moist snow falling. Also, the Rockies expected to see some additional snow in the next 3 days. Extreme weather coming to Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, and then moving into Georgia. Next, looking at Windy.com's satellite data. Some great imagery there from Windy.com. And let's continue on. They've got a great mobile app, by the way. If you haven't installed that, perhaps check it out, Windy.com's mobile app. We're not paid to say it yet. Perhaps that could be a future sponsor for the channel. Next, looking at your weather.gov map and red flag warnings over a large portion of the central portion of the U.S. Those pink areas are all red flag warnings. Watch your fires, folks. Don't be driving around with chains hanging on the bottom of your vehicle and causing fires. Look at this string of lightning we picked up on the NASA GOES lightning mapper. Yowzers. That is a berserk string of lightning right there. One of the more extreme lightning events we've ever covered on the channel. And let's see what's going on in real time. Is there terrestrial lightning in the U.S.? Well, let's find out. From lightningmaps.org, powered by blitzachtung.org. Lots of lightning off the eastern seaboard here, and some around Portugal. But no terrestrial lightning in the U.S., so let's move on. To thank our BitChute subscribers. If you're only viewing the videos on BitChute, why not view them on YouTube? You're missing a bunch of the videos, including exclusive space weather content, exclusive live streams, and we will be streaming live at the moment of the equinox today. So this is our last video of the winter of 2021-2022 because spring begins at about 11:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time today. Again, thanks to our BitChute subscribers. Please support the channel by becoming a member of the Smash team, picking up merch, visiting the links, etc. Help us out because you're viewing the videos, so why not consider supporting the channel and getting additional information? Thanks to our YouTube subscribers. Congratulations on realizing the channel exists despite the algorithms and pathetic censorship on the platform. Follow us on Twitter as well. Did you know we're on Twitter? Yeah, we're on Twitter. Big time. We're also on Facebook, facebook.com/Smashomash. Everything is at Smashomash, okay? This video was originally streamed live to Twitch. We uploaded it to other places for your viewing pleasure. Speaking of viewing pleasure, if you're interested in what's going on over the Pacific Ocean in terms of water vapor, there's a huge dry air mass over the South Pacific, as you can see right there in the center of your picture. The Pacific Ocean, Earth's largest body of water and largest surface heat sink, is where the weather for the Americas comes from. And we see some rapid cloud nucleation happening right in here. As the air is suddenly getting moist, the moisture is coming from somewhere, it's convecting out of the ocean as evaporative processes cause spikes in the water pressure, the water vapor. Next, your radar.weather.gov Doppler radar map for the U.S. will briefly show all 50 states. Some lingering precipitation there, some showers in southern Alaska are slowly mopping up. We'll focus on the lower 48 for the remainder of the video. Some precipitation there in western Pennsylvania. Looks like wet snow. Let's see what's going on in terms of clouds and fog. There are your clouds and fog. That's a 3.9 nanometer radiation shortwave imagery from the NASA GOES Interactive Weather Satellite Suite. Here's the water vapor over the lower 48. Some very cold air here moving across Ohio. And especially this area right here. Some cold air being driven down across Lake Michigan and so forth. Let's go back for a recap. There's a U.S. Doppler radar. There is the shortwave radiation map. 3.9 nanometer radiation shows clouds and fog at night. It's still dark over half the country. And here's the water vapor to close out our meteorology segment. Once again, thanks for tuning in to the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. May that solar wind be at your back.